Okay, hey y'all, this is a part 2. So anyways, I'm like, I don't understand why you're trying to like catch an attitude with me, X, Y, and Z, when I'm just sitting up here trying to make sure you get a meal of X, Y, and Z. My camera cut off because he does not want me to speak about this for some reason, which I've been feeling him in my energy. But yeah, anyways, so he had this thing when he just tried to tell me to get out and go with the woo when it wasn't even his place to begin with. So he started pushing on me, and I'm like, quit pushing on me. He kept pushing on me. I said, keep your hands off me, like quit pushing on me. So then I pushed him back, and he started grabbing me and started trying to sling me on the ground, but I'm not gonna let you get me on the ground. So then he started slinging me around, X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z. So I'm slinging him back, like I'm like, yeah, bitch, like you not finna what? And then that's when he's taller than me, so he got a longer reach than me. So he started choking me. He started choking the mess out of me against the wall. Like my feet were dang near off the ground, and I was trying to punch him, but as I was trying to punch, it was like this far from his face because he got more reach than me. So I let out my fingers. I start like clawing at him, right? And his brother came and broke it up. Now this just goes to show you how people have a whole bunch of enablers around them, because they saw this man, like he saw this man like putting his hands on me, but he gonna go and play it like, oh, she put her hands on me first. No, I did not. And mind you, the person was there the whole time, so I know you heard the whole interaction. So then I don't know what happened, but I ended up leaving because I was breathing like he choked me hard, right? So I'm driving, right, and I did get a feeling of like sadness because he triggered like an old wound, like with just my father, and like just all types of wounds he had triggered. So I'm riding around, I'm crying, I'm sad. And like, did I want to go? I did, but I wasn't going to do it because it would hurt. Like, what? That's me. I've never been able to do anything to myself because it would hurt. I'm like, no, it's gonna hurt. Like, what? And so then I was driving, I got mad, and I was like, I said, I'm gonna F this dude up. So I went back and I was ready to fight. You know what I'm saying? I went back, I threw him across the room, I punched him across the room, and as he was about to get ready to swing on me, I picked up some. I'm like, yo, get ready, let's do it. You feel me? And he said, I'm finna call the police on you. So I left. So, you know, he showed me like a little picture of the statement where he showed the police or whatever they was possibly looking for me, whatever. But this is where it got weird at. When I came back, he lied to his people and told them that I put my hands on him first, which he always does that. And they will always get involved. Put your hands on my son. Yo, somebody not put his hands on me. Simple. Don't let this dude lie to y'all. Y'all sit up here and coddle this dude y'all already know, and they'll be like, oh, well, he didn't put his hands on somebody else, so why would we believe he put his hands on you? Okay, ain't nobody else real like me. He can't handle nobody speaking the truth to him, and he can't handle somebody seeing past his lies and the fact that he can sit up here and lie like, I want to be a good father to my child, and the whole time he does not. And I call him out on it. I'm like, you say you want to be a good father to your child, but then you're not stepping up and being a good father to your child. You shorting this, you doing this, you doing this, that. He didn't like that. He didn't like that I told him the truth. He couldn't sit up here and cry those little ugly crocodile tears and I would believe it. No, I'm going to call you on your stuff. Quit BSing. That's what it is. He didn't like this, so he would get aggressive and want to put his hands on me. And it's really that simple. And while we were sitting there outside, I was like, why did you lie? Like, why are you lying on me? Why are you saying like you're lying? Did he call police on me too? Excuse him, what? Are you okay? I ain't never called police on you. Like, that's really crazy. So it's something. When I was looking, he said, look what you did to my face with the roof. His left eye is significant. His left eye and my left eye, we was looking at each other. Something, I don't know what, we was in the middle of talking. He looked at me like a certain way. In his left eye, it's something about our left eyes looking at each other, and something happened. And I literally stopped talking, looked down. I had an eyebrow razor, a little old dull eyebrow razor. I just stopped talking, looked down. It happened that fast in 1.5 seconds. all of this was, all the meat and everything was hanging out. And then when I got done, he said, such, what are you doing? And I just looked back at him. And then I went right back to where I was like, why did you lie? I literally don't know what happened. It's like when he looked in my eye, and it hurts. Like, just thinking about it, it's so weird, bro. I don't know what it is when he looked at me a certain way. It's like I literally just, I'm in the middle of talking, then we was like, it was something, bro, because my left eye, like, oh my gosh. And it's like I saw myself doing it, but I couldn't stop myself. I'm like, what is going on? Like, it was so weird. Mind you, this is not the first time this happened, because the same thing has happened before, like with these little scars. Well, I would just be chilling, all of a sudden I just get mad for like out of nowhere. Mind you, I'm not the type to hurt myself. I be chilling. I've never been the type to act on it. That stuff hurts. Why would I want to do that? So then, also, my mama was doing those type of spells on me, because when I got done, like, I went to the hospital, everything, X, Y, and Z. When I was in the mental hospital one time, she called me trying to trigger me and provoke me about something my father did to me when I was a little girl. And that's when I knew. But then when I was talking to her, she tried to look away from me. She was like, oh, I'm so happy you here. Like, you know, I thought I lost you and stuff like this and that. And I was like, dang. Like, I was like, she tried to, like, look out for me, but I don't have to be looking in your eyes to know if you lying to me. Like, I don't have to do that. I felt that. I'm like, she wanted me. Y'all, that woman she wanted me to unalive myself. She did. And I was like, that's really crazy. That's when I started realizing stuff, like some type of illusion they've been putting on me since I've been a little girl. It started wearing off. And I don't know why I'm telling this story, but like, I guess I really feel like it's significant, because it's been a few people who take themselves out, and it's not for the reasons y'all think. It's not because they are depressed and sad. People are doing unalive spells on these people. That's why I get attacked so much, because they will be doing these spells on me, like unalive spells. They be doing they be doing eye spells. They be doing unalive spells to try to make something happen to me. They be putting roots on me. They go do graveyard dirt. They go do dark magic. They do all types of stuff. They even was putting putting stuff in my food and drinks for the longest. And they're confused why it's not. They're like, what is going on? Why is nothing working on this girl? That's why they consider me. That's why I was talking about. They consider me an it. They don't consider me human. They be like, I don't understand. We just literally put something in this girl food and drinks. This girl just literally got up and walked off. Or they'll go put some in my food and drink, and then I eat and stuff like that, and then I'll go to sleep, and they're like, okay, yeah, this finna be it. And then I'll pop back up just chilling. They like, what's going on? Like, I don't understand. I just put this root on her. I just put this draw on her. I just put, like, I don't understand, like, what's going on? Or like, it'll be working for a little bit. They like, ha ha ha, like, it's working. She in and out the hospital. She got health problems. She got mental problems with food. Then it'll just stop. And they like, how does she keep getting out of that? So that's why I get attacked on the regular. You feel me? It's a lot of people who get attacked on the regular, and you'll be surprised why you get attacked. You'll be surprised. It could be just because of how you look. You can have somebody jealous because of how you look. You can have somebody jealous from when you were a child, because you was gonna grow up to be a model, and they jealous of it. So they've been attacking you your whole freaking life. Like, you never know why somebody. It's the most minuscule, most just stupid, the most ignorant things ever. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that story was significant for somebody, because yes, if you know you're not the type to hurt yourself and want to do that to yourself, it's a difference between like ideation versus you actually wanting to do it and actually whatever. If you know that that's not something you been feeling, that's not something you really struggle with, and it just start coming out of nowhere, especially if you've been through a whole bunch of stuff and you still never wanted to, and all of a sudden now you're not even really going through nothing, now all of a sudden you thinking about it, you need to really fight off those intrusive thoughts and pray. Psalms, I don't know what, I'm getting Psalms 91. You need to go look at that and really pray about that, because wait. Somebody can have the same name as me. I'm not gonna say my name, but somebody, yeah, you could possibly be thinking about that, You have to know when you're having an intrusive thought. You have to know when a thought is not yours. You should know yourself enough to know if you think thoughts like that on a regular, something you always done versus this kind of out of normal for you, especially when nobody's not doing anything to you. You have like some type of random thoughts. Even when you having thoughts like just mean thoughts, like you thinking something mean about somebody or something like this and that. Like you have to understand they could be an intrusive thought, or they could also be that person is in your energy. And it could be something in your spirit or your higher self or something that protects you, a protective side of yourself that's picking up on it. Because I remember like I'll be looking at somebody on a regular, I don't think they're ugly, but then I'll be talking to her just like ugly, because it's like some in they, and I'll be like, no, that person's not ugly. Like, why would you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, but that person was in my energy all the time harassing me. Because I still have family members that are they still in the background doing what they're doing. Also, y'all, don't let these gang stalkers in your family, don't let all these people take up your mind all the time. Like, yeah, I still think about stuff here and I'm still processing stuff because it's stuff still coming out. It's stuff that's still hidden, that's whatever. So I mean, God gonna keep putting it on me. I be sitting up there like, bro, I don't care about these people. I don't want to see nothing about them, but I still do. So I'm just gonna have to accept it. I've been trying to run away from it, but oh my God, I don't care. Cause I don't like seeing, I don't care if I don't like you, I don't care what you're doing. I don't care you doing that witchy woo stuff on me. It's not gonna work. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gets to a point where you get so bored and so fed with people, you be like, bro, I really don't care. I feel like you just leave me alone before I really get mad for real. I feel like if I'm calm, then leave me alone. If I get mad for real, then what's gonna happen? I shut the whole operation down. You feel me? Like, people want to keep messing with people and be like, oh yeah, I know they don't do that witch woo stuff, so I'm gonna keep messing with them. You gonna push somebody to do it, and then you gonna be sitting there looking stupid for the rest of your life. You just gotta know when you lost. You gotta know when you lost. You were never going to win. That's against any chosen person, anybody with a divine mission, anybody who's a good spirit. It doesn't. You're never going to win in the end. The odds were already stacked against you right when you like, oh yeah, we done changed her name, we done lied about her birthday. Also, what is going on? Some of y'all, you need to go check your immunization records. Because like I said, your stuff is off by a month or something like that. You up until 3 years old or 4 years old, 5 years old, ain't no record of like exactly where your immunization records come from. It's always saying like not specified. It's a whole bunch of gaps. It's a whole bunch of whatever. If you go look up the hospital you was born in, they didn't even have a labor and delivery thing. If you go back and listen to the stories you heard from your mama, your father about when you was a child and the day of your birthday, all this, you gotta piece stuff together. Because one thing about ignorant motherfuckers, when they feel like you are oblivious and you are naive, they will talk a little bit too much. And even though they're not saying everything at once, over the years, stuff gonna start piecing together, especially when you start getting your memory back, and especially when you just sitting there like, hold up, they said X, Y, and Z, but in X, Y, and Z. Now, a lot of people, they got a whole bunch of time to get their stories together, okay? No. Some of y'all, it was a picture you was showing of your mama in the hospital with your family on your quote-unquote, oh, hold up, that's about to be about me. That's my information. Some of y'all, it's a picture of like your mother in the hospital with the family stuff on the quote-unquote day of your birth. And you can't see you though. Like, you don't have no pictures of you as a newborn at all. Like, you're not a newborn in the somebody mama, y'all, oh my God, somebody mama stole you. I don't know if she stole you from another family member somewhere in the family. I'm getting somebody, your mama stole you from somebody on your daddy's side. I don't know if the person was like struggling, or the person was sick, or somebody, they took you. And that's why you never met. Oh, that's confirmation. That's why you never met nobody on your mama's daddy's side. But she let your other siblings meet your daddy's side, her daddy's side, but not you. And some of you got a cousin on your mama's daddy's side who y'all look dang near like identical twins, and you know twins weren't on their side, and your mama said something about she done been pregnant with twins before. So you have to look at that like, or somebody you know how people who are like, say if somebody's black and Hispanic, or like black and something else, you know, another colored race or something like that, you can still look fully African American, right? You can go look it up, you just never know. Somebody, your mama is black, your daddy is Hispanic, but you look fully African American. But it's certain stuff about your features that make you stand out from like a lot of people. So people do kind of be like, oh, like you probably heard, oh, people tell you, other people your same race say, oh, you got good hair, or your skin or your features, like some just very different, you feel me? Like they always speaking on how you look. It's like looks, they be like, dang, like something just look different, you feel me? You could be hearing that, or somebody could be flipped, like your daddy is black and your mama is Hispanic. It's something like that, but you are fully black passing. It makes sense. Somebody, your grandfather, like I said, your grandfather is your actual father. Somebody mama was a rolling stone, wherever she lived. Mama was a rolling stone. It wasn't Papa. Would you like some tea, Papa? Would you like some tea, Papa? Excuse me. It wasn't Papa. It was Mama. Mother. No. Oh. Somebody mama is just like that woman off of tank. It's like the tank. Y'all, somebody, oh my gosh, somebody, I don't understand. I'm really just like, I'm just spewing shit now. It's somebody, you're, oh my gosh, like when you find out, it's so few people, when y'all find out just how much of your life has been lied about and altered and doctored and stuff, bruh, it's going to be crazy, because you can resonate with them type of movies like Tangled, Cinderella, the Cinderella movies and stuff like that, Tangled, somebody is so spiritually powerful. This is like really crazy. And y'all, these movies don't be lying. Like, it's really people who are very spiritually powerful, and then they be afraid. But then these are the same people who gave you the Bible, and it says God bless some people with spiritual abilities, but then they try to take you out when you showcase those spiritual abilities. Like, oh no, H-E double hockey stick, we can't have that in them. Huh? Well, don't you believe in God? So why are you trying to end? That means you're trying to end someone created by God. But they consider you something. They consider you an alien. Like I said, when they put up that thing talking about aliens and stuff like that, they're not just talking about the aliens that look like. They talking about these spirits, these angels who came back and them being inside the vessels of some of these people. They're talking about chosen ones. They consider them aliens because of the spiritual abilities they possess. Because it's some people out here, you got so many grand spiritual abilities that when you was a child, they was trying to see if other people around you could do the same thing you could do, and nobody could. You were the only one. Somebody out of a whole, damn near a whole fucking state, you was like the only one who could do that. And so they're like, we gotta keep an eye on this thing. We tried to poison it. We tried to do roots on it. We tried to beat it. We tried to beat fear into it. It's not scared. Like, somebody somebody, bro. It's some people out here who are so feared. Like, it's some people out here, it's a lot of people that are scared. They're like, we tried to beat it. It's not scary. We tried to bully it. It didn't work. We tried to mess with his mind. Does it even use his mind? Does it have a mind? Because why is it not depressed? Why is it not sad? It's not exhibiting normal human behaviors. Like, why does it act like that? Is it real? Why does it look like that? And then they be thinking of, like, how, especially how y'all look. Some of y'all look very, like, you could think that you look just regular, but other people see you as, like, I don't freaking know. They're like, oh my gosh, like, and you like, why people be acting like this? Like they never seen a human before. That's because they can see something around you. Then you don't understand how majestic you look when you walk, when you stare at somebody, when you talk and stuff like that. And then some of y'all be glamoring people by accident. Like, your eyes, you naturally glamour people. You just talk to somebody, oh hey, how you doing? They just, and you like, hello? Is everybody malfunctioning, glitching? What's going on? And I'm just talking about a woman. It's men out here who got the same thing going on. You like, bro, why everybody like they never seen like a real, a real stand-up guy before? Like, huh? you get mad like, dang, why everybody staring? Like, at my face. I'm just trying to. But that's because they can see something around you and you don't know how majestic you look. It's some man out here, you tall. And you think people probably staring because you tall. Like, no, it's not even just because you tall. Like, when you walk through, it's just like so majestic. You like, if y'all ever watched Lucifer, like, you know how Amenadiel was the angel. So when he would come in, everybody was just, the people who really believed in like God and knew about angels, they were just stopping. They would just start flocking around him. Just like how the devil, like Lucifer, had the people who was all, and the rebels and wild and stuff like that. He had them just, yeah, it's like that. Somebody, you got like the energy of like both. It's like 2 to 2 on the clock. It's like you, I can't explain it. It's like you both of them put together. It's like you got a light side and a dark, like, I don't understand. You ever seen Beautiful Creatures? That's what I'm getting, like, Beautiful Creatures. These movies are significant to the people I'm talking to as well. I don't know who I'm talking to, but man or woman, you know what I'm saying, whatever you identify as, whatever your religion, your race, whatever. So Cinderella, Tangled, Aladdin, Beautiful Creatures. Whew. Absolution. That's on Tubi. Go watch the Absolution. That's for a very powerful empath. Woo! Baby, I think that's it right there. Hey. The rest is still unwritten. Oh, that's what it is. That's perfect. The rest is still unwritten. I will be back with another one, whatever. We're going to finish it off, but we're going to start something anew. Y'all have a great day.